soda cribs. We stopped by Susanville, California, the Murin Ranch.
When Mom finds out we're going through Susanville to get to where we're fishing, we gotta stop and see Mom.
Oh man, if we don't, I'm in big trouble. Mom! There she
Mom,
is.
we're home.
Mom and Dad! Hey! Nice seeing you guys. On the way to Redding, California, we passed through Susanville, California. And if you know where I'm from, Susanville, California. And if you drive through your hometown without stopping to see your mom, come on.
Something to eat?
Of course we do. I'm going to show the boys the Wall of Fame here.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the wall. The neat part about passing through my hometown is I get to show Dennis and the crew where I grew up, the exact house where I grew up, and the Wild Fish, Wild Places Wall of Fame. Fish mounts everywhere that is now being inundated with my sister's baby pictures, which we have to do something about because would you rather see fish mounts or baby pictures? This is the wall here I was telling everybody about. So that was Colombia, this was Argentina, that's the Sacramento River, this is Christmas Island. And you know, what happened is there was so much of this. My sister had a kid. It was starting to take over all the walls. So Dennis and I, being the favorite two kids that we are, decided to start pushing the baby stuff out. But as you can see, baby stuff's come back in, so we can catch more fish.
Yeah, we need to get some more mounts in here. So
We gotta start moving more.
let's move this here. We're heading to Redding to fish the world famous Sacramento River, but not before a quick stop at Drew's mom's house for dinner.
So one thing you gotta know if you're coming over to dinner at my mom's house is she's Italian. So if you don't want 75 portions of food, you have to kill her. As fishermen, Dennis and I usually live off of Nature's Bakery fig bars, 7-Eleven hot dogs, and anything else we can find. However, whenever you have a chance at Mom's cooking, yeah, man, I miss Mom's cooking. Can we get a doggy bag? Oh, Mom and Dad's home cooking, you can't miss it. Thanks,
Have
Mom.
fun.
If you ever want to move in, let me know.
All right.
Guys, thanks for plugging here. See you, Dad.
As Henry David Thoreau said, many men go fishing all of their lives without knowing that it is not the fish they are after. Look at the size of that thing! I'm Denis Isbister. For me, fishing has been a part of my whole life. From the time I could walk, I've been chasing fish and whatever adventures seem to follow it.
I'm Drew Murin, and since I was a little kid, my dad and I have fished all over the western United States together. And all I've wanted to do ever since was travel the world, have a little fun, and fish with my good friend Dennis.
You see that, baby? So follow along with us as we travel the remote regions of the globe
In search of wild fish,
and wild places.
Dennis and I travel all around the world in search of rare and exotic species of fish. However, we have some amazing fisheries right around where we live. One of them, the Sacramento River, right here in Redding, California, which is just a mere 3 or 4 hours away from where we live.
Our friends at King Salmon Lodge up in King Salmon, Alaska, invite us down to one of their favorite fisheries, the Sacramento River here in Redding, California. Justin and his buddies are going to school here. These guys are crazy, avid, diehard fishermen, and they just wanted to show us around their little stretch of heaven. Wild Fish, Wild Places brings you to the outer edge of civilization here in Redding, California.
Downtown, baby.
Downtown Redding. We're gonna do a little local episode with our boys from King Salmon Lodge. Our buddy Justin, we got Jacob running the boat on the other side, our buddy Mikey that you saw earlier this year. So we all got together, gonna spend a few days here down in Redding, and this is their home water.
That's right.
You and I fished this a little bit.
This is kind of my home water too.
Yeah.
Growing up in Susanville, it's only a couple hours away, so we do a lot of salmon fishing here. And really the trout fishing, this is a world-class trout fishery up here in Redding. And a lot of people know about it, but you can catch a lot of rainbows and they are high octane fish.
Yeah, big fish, lots of them. Hot rainbows with 27 feet a liter and 6 ounces of weight.
But you have good friends, makes everything better. Drift boat fishing. In case you've never done it, it's a whole lot of fun when you're not rowing.
Wild Fish, Wild Places, Redding, California, middle of nowhere. Got our buddy Justin from King Salmon Lodge, Mikey. We're here in their neck of the woods. We're gonna be fly fishing for some rainbow trout today.
It smells like fish.
Yeah, it smells fishy. Is that good? Is that a good sign?
It's always a good sign.
On the cast, can I cast?
Go for it.
What's our plan today? What are we doing?
Today we're gonna make 2 drifts. We're gonna start out here at the top and drift all the way down to Bonneview. And then in the afternoon we're gonna condense our drift and just drift this upper section. So we're just gonna be nymphing some deep water, and hopefully there's gonna be a good hatch coming off and catch the fish on nymphs. And
When they're hitting these indicators, when they're eating it, are you seeing the indicator just twitch a little bit, or does it actually go under?
most of the time it'll just sink straight down, but sometimes you'll just see that little twitch. So it's always important to set on anything you see.
Anything. Set on everything.
Set on everything.
All right, Drew and I are good at that. We're good on setting on everything, right? Our friends at King Salmon Lodge up in King Salmon, Alaska, invite us down to one of their favorite fisheries, the Sacramento River here in Redding, California. Justin and his buddies are going to school here. These guys are crazy, avid, diehard fishermen, and they just wanted to show us around their little stretch of heaven.
That was a hook set right there, boys. Did you see that one? Woo, that's a good one here. Watch out, watch out. Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is a good one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I want to thank all the wild fish fans for coming out. How you guys doing? We got some fans. This is a heavy fish, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Big head shakes on this buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that shoulder. Yeah! Woo! Thanks. Man, that's a healthy fish right there. Like we were saying, that's a hatchery steelhead right there. You could tell. So you're fishing 12 feet a leader. You can see, I mean, you got a 10-foot rod, 12 feet a leader, so you see your indicator twitch or go down, and by the time you set the hook, you got to get the slack out of the line to the flies, and these hardies are just phenomenal. Look at the size. Look at the size of this fish. Look at this fish. Look at the shoulders on this thing. Woo! Look at that baby.
That's a hog.
That's a nice fish. That's awesome.
You know, catching steelhead, most people only catch 1 or 2 of these in their lifetime. I mean, steelhead it's a definite skill, and that's why today I showed Dennis how it's done, yeah. But these are beautiful. I mean, these fish are just gorgeous here. Look at, we'll let them go. That was fun. We got to go do that again.
Good job. Let's get another one.
Sacramento River, my home water. I fished this river a lot growing up, mostly for salmon, but whenever I have a chance to go after the native blue ribbon rainbow trout here, yeah, I am fired up and ready to rip. There's something.
Probably bottom, but
It looked good.
It looked good. Seen it coming in, Justin.
Yeah, watch out. Coming through.
We're gonna be fishing out of drift boats today, something we've never done on the show. I haven't done a lot of it. Drew's done quite a bit of it. It's a new experience to film, a new experience to show to you guys, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay, Jesus! I had like 700 feet of line out. Oh yeah, I got him. Oh yeah, I got him, boys. Watch out. Coming around the bend. Coming around the bend.
I need.
Watch out. Watch out. Everybody stand back. Woo! I'll tell you, when I set the hook, I didn't even know he was on there. But we got him. Let me show you another fat Redding rainbow. Look at that, buddy.
So Justin from King Salmon Lodge, he's 19 years old. He's a crazy avid fisherman, and we got to fish with him for the first time this summer up in Alaska. He was guiding up there, fishing for kings, fishing for rainbows, and this kid is an absolute stud. At 19 years old, you just don't see this kind of passion much anymore. He's taking classes out of school just to make sure he's here to fish. He's got his Coast Guard certification already. I mean, this kid is nuts about fishing. He fits right in with our crew.
So yeah, you don't have classes on Monday?
Oh, I do.
No.
We all do.
I love you guys. Hey, when my students say they need to go fishing, I'm like, hell yeah, you do. See you next week. I got extra credit.
Okay, so as we parted ways from Alaska last summer, of course, I told Denis and Dreu, hey, if you guys ever want to have a good rainbow fishing trip, hit me up this winter. So about a month or two ago, I got a call from Denis. He said, hey, what's up, buddy? You want to go fishing? I'm like, heck yeah, of course I do. So we set some dates, figured it out. Today, I'm supposed to be in class right now, but guess what? I'm fishing with these yahoos.
That thing came right at the boat.
Nice.
Woo!
That thing. That's
On the bead, on the bead.
We knew he was gonna beat that.
Bounce it down through the reds over here. Bobber goes down. I go to set the hook, and this fish is at the boat before I can even set the hook. Oh, it's insane. Another beauty.
Dude, that's a nice fish.
You were saying we're gonna catch one right there, Justin. I do have to say, you knew what you were talking about. That's what Lower Sac's all about. Put that buddy back.
3 casters left, Denis.
Should I be out further?
Yeah, why not? Actually, no, it looks good. Just upstream end it. That's where I'd be if I was a trout. It's kind of softer a little bit. She looks pretty fishy.
Dreu, this is his water. Dreu fishes rivers a lot, not so much mine, I'm kind of learning. But Justin keyed me in to how to cast these things. It's not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. I kept tangling up. So what he said to do, I gotta flip it back, actually water load it, and then send it forward. And this started helping a lot. As I figured that out, started catching a lot more fish.
Instead of letting it load like a normal fly cast, try to flopping it straight over the back and then flopping it forward.
Oh, okay.
Instead of like, you know, doing a proper fly cast. The fishing techniques we're doing on this river today, they're a little different than most fly fishing. You're running really long leaders, 13 to 14 feet down to your last fly. So the casts are much different than a normal fly cast. You can't let your fly line load like you normally would. You have to actually literally flop your rig over the top of your head, let it hit the water behind you, and then send it forward, called water loading. This was something that Denis wasn't as much familiar with, so we were able to critique his casting a little bit, and it really improved right away.
I just set the hook.
Fish on, baby.
Yee-hoo-hoo! Fishy, fishy! Throw back up there.
See him.
No kidding. Dude, that's hard to see, but good job, Denis. Way to feel that one out.
Oh,
Woo!
there we go.
Sacramento River, rainbow. Nice fish. Nice fish. There you go.
Look how pretty those things are. Sac rainbow. So this fishing up here on the Sacramento River is very precise. Long leaders, quite a bit of weight, and 3 flies hanging down. Throwing it out there, getting the indicator going. You're working these seams as you're getting down in the drift boat. It's a lot of fun, a lot of action. We're fishing up through here. Justin hooked a nice fish, fought it for a little bit, it got off. And then I just started firing away, just keep drifting through this middle piece here. And finally connected with one. It's been a little dry spell for me. And man, I can't get this.
Looks to be like a pretty good one, yeah.
Yeah. Can't get him to move, that's it. He's just kind of
Walk down with him if you need to.
Yeah.
That way you're not putting too much pressure on him.
Right, let's do it, huh?
He doesn't want to, does he?
No.
That's a nice fish. It's really pretty. Nice. Yeah, hook just popped out anyways. It was on the green S&M.
Perfect.
Nice job. Almost 19 and a half?
That's a 2.
Oh.
3.
So 18 and a half.
18 and a half.
Beautiful
Look at
fish.
that fish, huh?
Nice job.
Towards the end of the day, I really started dialing that stuff in. Fishing turned on as the sun was going down, and I hooked into a beautiful steelhead.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, finding trout with the sun down in the background.
Good thing we got the 6 weight, huh?
Dude, it's gonna handle your rig a lot. Oh, you gotta hold it now. Okay.
That right there is what you need a 6 weight for. That is a beautiful fish.
They're not all big ones, but man, are they pretty. I like the little blue spots that he has.
I don't
Not all
know.
of them have that.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of pretty, but I don't know. I'd say maybe out of 10, he's a 4 on the look scale.
Swing right in or over that way. And if he's ready, just pull him over. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Good.
Nice fish, man.
Man.
Good job.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
I got it real hard now.
Yeah, real hard. That was so cool.
Nice job.
Dude, that thing.
That was a pretty fish.
We made one drift down today, long drift. This afternoon, we're making another drift, just a short drift, and man, it's on fire this evening. That's like 10 or 15 fish in a row for me.
So the fun thing about fly fishing is you don't have to wake up early. You wake up around 7:30, 8 o'clock, get on the water by 9, because that's when the bugs start hatching. So it actually is really my kind of fishing.
You know, something I gotta say about filming with Denis and Dreu. You gotta prepare yourself for a mentally fun day. These guys are a blast to fish with, and I woke up today, I was pretty darn excited to go with these guys. They may not always be the most serious fishermen, but they are darn good fishermen. I've had a lot of guys on my boat over the days, and these guys can set a hook like nobody's business, and I gotta say, it's pretty fun.
Hey, drift boat? You guys thought it'd be fun to bring us some bananas. I think the banana thing is ridiculous. And if you think a banana on a boat is really gonna bring you bad luck, you're an idiot. Oh, crap. Cramping up. Man down. Take this banana. So day one, I struggled a little bit. Kind of learn how to cast, learn how to get my drift going right. So day two, I was a lot better prepared and ready to catch some fish.
Where'd you guys have Coast Guard in the center of the
Hey, yes.
Right by the boat, nice, on the way in.
Woo!
I didn't even see him yet.
Seen him yet, he's staying deep.
He's a good find. It is a good fish, I just saw it. Really nice one.
Beautiful.
Be easy on him. You would think when you put a 10-foot 6-weight to them that they'd just come right up, but they'll sit there and bulldog you for a long time.
Yeah, you think that you could move them more too, but you can't.
The surf's coming up on you a little bit. Oh, nice job. That's a big fish. Look at that rainbow.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice fish. Good job.
Beautiful fish.
Look at the colors on that thing. That's awesome.
Woo! Nice work,
Good job, buddy.
Nice work.
Lower Sac rainbow. Gotta love it. Dude, nice job. That was awesome.
Boom. The thing about coming and fishing with these guys in their own backyard is you're gonna give them a rod, they're gonna catch some fish, guaranteed. And that's what happened. Justin got out, made a cast, caught a fish, made a cast, caught a fish. That's all right. I like running net.
Nice work.
Yeah, baby.
See what happens when you listen to me? When you listen to me, I tell you what to do.
Did you just pick that rod up and make one cast and catch a fish?
You know, the rower's not supposed to be the one fishing, but we pulled over for a second and I couldn't resist just making a cast. Nice. Yeah. On the S&M. Well done.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you listen to me, Justin.
Thanks.
No problem.
Beautiful.
Every once in a while, I like to share a little bit of my education with some of our guys. As you saw there, he really fished it really perfectly, mended perfectly, and you know, that's what happens. Good coaching results in good fish.
Woo! Yeah! Take the caddis
Goes to show you got to change your flies a lot around here.
Going to show you when you see caddis hatching, guess what you put on? A caddis.
Woo-wee! Look at that boy right there. Native rainbow.
Good job,
They sure
bro.
are pretty, aren't they?
Today on the Sac was one of those days, it's just spectacular. I mean, it was a beautiful sunny day, the temperatures were perfect, and the fishing was on fire. I mean, it was unbelievable, unreal. Big rainbows, one after the other.
Oh, that's a hog. That's a hog, dude. Don't lose that one. That is a hog. Oh. Fish, double hitter, double hitter. Hey, you want
That boat's got one.
double hitter?
Today was an extraordinary day on the water. There was fish after fish after fish. I mean, it was fish on, fish on. We had doubles, sometimes even a possible triple on the line. Today was a phenomenal day here in Redding. And that's what the Lower Sac is all about. Wild rainbows, a lot of them. And yeah, some days you have tough days. Other days, or like today, where you're just catching fish after fish.
Hey,
that's
a big fish right there.
Look at
Hold on,
that.
I might have you by a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, that thing's big.
Oh,
Dude,
that's a big one right there.
those are too big.
20?
21.
21, baby!
That's why we come to Lower Sac to catch rainbows. Downtown, you can just sit here and catch them all day.
And the best part is you can walk to In-N-Out Burger.
All right, let's let this big boy swim.
Justin decides to take us to this riffle. We jump out. First cast, bam, fish on. Then we went about 10 or 15 minutes without catching a fish. And Justin goes, give me your line, I'm gonna change it. I just caught a fish like 10 minutes ago. Ties on a different fly, put on a caddis pattern, flipped it back out there, first cast, bam, fish on. This kid knows the water. For being 19, owns his own boat. Sacramento River, rainbows.
That's another nice rainbow.
Ooh, that's another fatty. That one's probably 18.
Oh my God, it's like 19 and a half.
Another 19. Another 19-inch rainbow.
Atta baby! Another one! God, I'll get you to run that.